Yo, check this out. Right, so gonna start building a PC. Here we have a case. Can barely see it. It's like the Fractal white edition with this cool sort of like looking glass, like see-through side. Then what parts we got in here? We got the fan, we got the CPU, AMD Ryzen 5 3600. And then we got the RAM, we got the M.2 SSD, 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte of the regular SSD, or SATA SSD, that whatever it says, that's the RAM there, 2x8 gigabytes, Corsair. AMD Ryzen CPU. Then the fan, I haven't unboxed that fan there, it's like RGB it says on the side. The top of this comes off, which I thought was cool. Sort of like a protection thing, yoke at the top. The other parts here, we got the power supply, Corsair RM750. Graphics card, Geforce GTX 1660 CAT. And then the motherboard MSI B450 Tomahawk Max. But I'll try and build it together today or whenever, and I'll show the finished result after. Alright, so first screw up. Oh, got the light on the head, that's very handy. You're supposed to put the fan configuration as so in through the front, so in through there, that's the front here. So in through here and then out through the butt, that's the top here, one at the back. So the face of the fan sucks, so I thought this was the face there. So I thought, yeah, it makes sense, it will suck out the air through there. But that's not the face, that's the back, so I'll have to switch it out. Oh wait. But the can't really see. And hopefully I'll be able to plug those cables in. So I already have the motherboard in place. I have the CPU cooler in place there, the 2 RAMs, the M.2 SSD, that was a bit difficult to put in. And the CPU cooler, since you tighten one side and then the other side lifts up, and then I couldn't find a proper screwdriver. Now I have 3 more fans, so I have to switch this one around, just like flip it the other way. This one was already in place, same as this one, so it already comes with 2, so like 1 in and then 1 out. But I think I'll move this one and then put 2 more in here, because I think the more fans the better, and then I'll have 1 left over. I won't move this one, I'll just have to... I'm not sure how to take the front off here. It's like sort of a mesh yoke thing. I'll have to Google it. Literally the hardest thing to take off was the front. There's like a snail trail on that as well. Literally the hardest thing to take off. You take that filter off the bottom and then there's like a little tab you open. So this you have to... I had to push that in and somehow take that off. So now I can see the front fan. Can I even move it? A little bit, but then I only have space for 1 more. And I'm not sure if I want to have 5. Because I don't even know if I can move this one over too far to put in 3 in here. Will 3 even fit in there? Oh no, they're too wide, 3 wouldn't fit anyway. But to put in the 1, I still needed to take off the front mesh panel yoke. I had to YouTube the... So this is the front side. Put it this way and be like that. I might not even move that one, because if third one won't fit in there. If I move that over a little bit, no, this whole black piece is in the way. If that wasn't there, I think it would fit. So I ran into, wouldn't say it was a problem, but so I switched this one around and put in that one. And I'm thinking now, just to keep it all the same, replace these two. See if I can, did I put this one to the complete end? Not really. That's, well, like a centimeter wouldn't matter too much. If it doesn't fit, it won't fit. So having 5 fans is still legal. It's still valid, I think so. Probably shouldn't matter too much. Is it just me or is that uneven? Wait, let me zoom in. No idea. Creaky floor. But another problem I thought of was that these fans have like 4. That's more than 4, that's 6, I think. Little nub things if it will focus. You can sort of see it there, and then these OG fans from the original case only have 3. And I'm not sure where I would plug that one, and then this one goes into here, I think. The cables from that are there, I think. I'm not even sure what those cables are. I'll have to flip the case around to see. And I'm not even sure. I'm assuming this black, it's like part of the case, it should be there. But I might, because I need to put in the, if I can find it again. The fan into the fan hub, sort of. I think this controls, well, we can power it. Where would this go? Into the power? I haven't unpacked the power supply yet. This one just plugs into there. And I'll be able to plug in all 5 of them rather than memeing my mind over where to plug that one in. Now the biggest problem is reaching that little screw. I can't even... There. So I got this one off. Wait. This one here. I can't figure out the shadows on this one. Just to get this little panel here out. How in the... am I supposed to get that? Because I don't want to take this all off, because the whole reason I wasted like 10 minutes trying to take off the mesh part was so I wouldn't have to take the front bit off. And that's just so I can get 3 fans in at the front. So 3 at the front and then 1 at the back, 2 at the top. Should even it out, because I don't want negative pressure. And I think I see how to take off the front bit is these 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm assuming 4 on the other side as well. So a total of these 8 sort of really flimsy like plastic yokes that I sort of push in. I'm definitely not risking that, so I have to figure out, because there's no way a screwdriver fits in there. It's like... that's the front of it. How am I supposed to get that? Are there any corner screwdrivers so I can... So would I be able to fit in the fan in there? Should be. The fan isn't that fat, is it? It's actually fatter, I think, than there. Won't even fit. So then we'll have 2 in and 2 out. Take 1 fan off. Because it said if I have 5 to have 3 at the front and then 2 out. So either 1 top, 1 bottom. Oh my god, I don't know. Decisions. Yeah, so the measurements, the fan is 2.5 centimeters wide and there's only less than 2 centimeters in that little gap there. So this is actually it standing up for the first time. I'll probably either picture or After this fan situation, I think I'll just have to have a break because it's already 2 or 3 hours of me at this. It's not even halfway finished, I don't think. I'm gonna try and go with 4 fans because only one fits at the back. Could do it with 5, but then I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do one out here and then beside it one in of the air. I think we would rather want to have the fans both in on the same side and then both out on the same side there as well. At this for a good 6-7 hours. Power unit half hanging out just because the cables aren't, like these ones aren't plugged in yet, so it can't really fit in fully. All these ones, all the fans are connected together. Can't find where this plugs in. I don't think my motherboard has this sort of connection. Focuses on the wrong thing. There we go. On my banged up fingers from all of this. So 2, and then the one, my one has 4. So a JRGB, but I'm looking for a J Rainbow 1 connector. So all these cables are in, all the fans connected to that. Once the fans are powered, it doesn't matter. I'll look up, maybe I'll find like an adapter for that or something that's just for the RGB lights. So what's left, I think, is to plug in the power unit and then the graphics card. Oh, the SSD drive is sitting in there, you can barely see it. Everything else is as it should be. I took out one at the top, so I have 4 fans altogether. Alright, we got the PC up and running, no strange fan sounds. Color changing computer. We got the rainbow, we got LGBT colors, we got... Oh, that just changes the brightness, we got different settings. Let's get some strobing in here. Now you can just have the regular colors like red, green, blue, yellow, slightly darker yellow, another darker yellow, orange, and I got a blue, lighter blue, pink. Whoa, what was that? And lighter blue, and that's supposed to be purple. Or maybe that's white, I don't know. I can't tell. So finally got around to downloading Windows operating system. I already have Fortnite running, it's all way faster even than Xbox, so happy with that. I'm gonna have Rust and other games up and running soon. Probably try and stream either on Twitch or YouTube. And then we got Banana Light lighting the way, another banana. We got Pineapple Boy here for support. Then the Minion USB stick that had held the Windows OS, and then we got Lord of the Rings guy, Precious, looking at the monitor. That's what is it, Gollum? I don't even know. Banana light, banana poster, banana without no skin.